So I was asked to talk about what it's like, a day in the life of a GP. You know, and for me, when I was first a medical student, it was really difficult for me to understand what life is like as a GP. So it must be even more difficult for patients. So I think it's really useful for patients to understand, you know, what it's like for us, so that they can have a better understanding of why sometimes it's difficult to get appointments. Well, we run from 8 till 6:30. But I would normally come in a little bit earlier, check what the day's like, see if there's any urgent results that I need to look at, see if there's any urgent letters that have come through. Sometimes receptionists will grab you, get you to sign prescriptions and things like that before you start, you know, making your first calls at the moment during COVID times. So things that patients don't sometimes see as well is that my job doesn't involve just seeing patients and prescribing. It involves communicating with the whole multidisciplinary team that works around patients. So sometimes we'll have phone calls, sometimes very urgent, from police, from social workers, from the hospital staff, and we need to make sure that we attend to those at the same time as attending to the patients who we have to look after. In addition to that, we have to process all the referrals, and that also takes time. So as soon as a patient, you know, as soon as I hang up, that's not me done with that patient. If there's a referral to be done, if there's bloods to be requested, if there's a letter to be written, all of that takes time as well. So, you know, I end up doing it outside of my 10 minutes in my own time. But, you know, those are all the other things we have to do. My typical day is supposed to finish at 6:30, but I often don't get home till 10 p.m. I love my job. And I'm really honoured that patients are able to come in and trust me with their problems and trust me that, you know, that I can help support them. And I wouldn't do any other job. But we do work hard, and I wish that we could offer more care to patients. I realise that it's frustrating when you can't get those appointments, but we literally cannot do any more at the moment.